What is going on with you brothers and sisters? What you got going on? My kings and queens, my alphas, my sigmas, and my illuminated chosen
Woo!
lucky ones.
Come on here. Go.
Listen,
Go.
folks.
Ooh, Lordy. Lord Jesus, cold out there.
I know.
Oh, yes, it is. I don't
Yeah,
know,
the
baby.
wind was so crazy earlier and all
Oh,
day today.
the wind.
Yes.
Yes, it was. Me and co-worker was out there. Thomas smoked a cigarette. Left the property and went there at Church of Rose, you know, when you go in
Yeah.
and turn, a lot of cars right there. And we was like, I said, shit, I said, let's go over here. And smoke, I said, let's go over here. Behind Church of Joy, I said, let's go over here. They got cars and stuff. We like, when we lit the cigarette, they got two cars. We like, oh shit, forget this. We left.
Yeah.
It was cold.
I know. Because there is the only thing you can get your blood warm, like to keep it up with warm drinks,
I
like
thought it was just cold.
right. So just in case, but me,
All that warm drink ain't gonna help. That's a lie.
my skin does stay warm because like whether you drink like hot water, whether you need like a celery juice,
Uh-huh.
like I'm not telling you, but you can go for things that really makes you feel good. So you can drink like I'm sorry,
Cold.
like you can be in the building,
I
like
know anybody.
you could be in the
Go. Anybody try to come in here? That crazy dog. He spent that everybody cent that come in here. This is
yeah.
how he spend their cent.
Yeah. So you can be in the building where it's warm, but me, I be at both whether it's cold or hot, but have to be out for about 1 minute. If it's so cold like this, have to be out there for like 1 minute and be back in for now on because I'm trying to, and it was just so cold because I couldn't handle it because I don't want to get no frostbites.
Yeah, no, yeah.
No,
It's cold.
because I had frostbites plenty of times,
It's,
but
yeah, everybody. Because when I went out there, I ain't had my gloves, left my gloves, I had got my coat, but my gloves in my jacket and my purse. So I made my hand there across it was cold. I said, God dog it. I'm like, I said, I'm like, I said, heck no.
yeah.
It's cold. That's why I said, I hope everybody, Lord name of Jesus, I pray, especially the ones on the streets.
Yeah, you just always got to give them money and give them food because I remember like about last month I had to give this homeless man 2 pizzas. And then so like it was out in the cold because I
Yep.
had to give the homeless man 2 pizzas. One was pepperoni and cheese because I don't want him to leave out like no food and no clothes. Like had to give him 2 pieces, but I finished a little bit, but I had to give him the pepperoni, which means I didn't eat, and I ate the cheese, but I really didn't eat it that much because I was kind of full. But I ate some from home, like here,
Yeah.
and then so yeah, so I had to give the man some food.
Get out of the trash.
Sorry about that. It's just me and my grandmother just like have a good, decent conversation that
Burn your
I really
nose.
want to. Ma'am?
I don't burn on the stove.
No.
Stay out this trash.
So what's it gonna be for cooking? Because I see that
But
there. So what's gonna be
for
cooking?
Christmas, Tess said she gonna do some Mexican food.
Oh,
And I don't know what kind of Mexican food she gonna cook. That's why I bought 3 pans, laid on jug, gave it to me. Cause she said, we ain't used to hitting Miss Robert. And so I said, thank you. And
I thought it
so
was gonna be like turkey, like the drumsticks, like a turkey, like
turkey
whatever.
wings, then I'm gonna cook some dressing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna cook some dressing.
because I haven't ate turkey in a hot minute.
Yes, you did, cause you ate for Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
You ate last month for Thanksgiving. We cooked some dressing. They had a turkey. They big a turkey this big. I had turkey wings, chicken drumsticks, and dressing, potato salad, some potato salad, Made sweet potato pie. And so I'm off Saturday for Christmas Eve and Christmas. So
Did
I
I just
just
hear my
come
name on
home and take
TV?
care of that, do my little cooking. So
Okay, I can. Okay,
it be so
okay.
yeah.
So yes, I just took my medicine as well. So just in case you was wondering, because I did took it this morning and I did took it at the afternoon.
So I'm off Saturday and Sunday. I'll be off every huh? I'll be off every Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, so I
So
figured that you don't even work on Saturdays as you used to.
what?
You used to work on Saturdays, Sundays as you used
I
to.
used to yeah, I used to work on Saturday. So last so Saturday I'm not I'm off on Saturday and Sunday, so I'm good with the first. I'm good with it.
Right.
So I can just take my time and cook. So I told Tay, I said, well, I said, I just gonna do a little pan of dressing, so I'm off Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, I'm sorry about that, my viewers and my subscribers, because me and my grandmother just having a decent conversation of what life is like, just how me and my grandmother just like talking here. And then, so today's topic on the live stream is called Daydreamer versus Night Thinker. I'm just more in the two because I've always been a daydreamer before I didn't know what night thinker really was. Like becoming a daydreamer is like you just even more just stay to yourself, stay with your thoughts, just like all quiet, all smiling and happy, so much impressed. Everything goes on around you. You just like walking by yourself, just like looking at the world, looking at happy people, looking at animals, cats, dogs, squirrels, fireflies, dragonflies, and it's just so much decent. And you just like listening to music, work out, draw, write, read, being around with so much lovely people. And then I could say this: it's like night thinker. You just by yourself. You just silent. You just it's like you just take a higher tranquil. It's like the peace of mind. You just couldn't stop thinking about somebody. You cannot stop thinking about something, and you just like just feel good for no reason because it just keeps you in that better wavelength of how much far that you get, how far that you come. But night thinker, it's just even more my tranquility, how I really do see myself because have always been a fan of Daydreamer and Night Thinker. Have always was and have always will be. It's because it really fits for me as that as well. While I'm by myself, I am a daydreamer and I am a night thinker. And I could just really just to cope with one of these things is because creative mind, creative thinking, a very good willpower, and a very good free will. Just love to read books, love listen to Joe Dispenza, Bruce Lipton, Trengy, Jordan the Chosen One. Listen to righteous, better people out here in the real world. It gets me so much into a better dream world, into a better night world. And I'm not talking about no paranoia, no parallel. It's like when you go to sleep at night and you just dreaming about there's like a purple sky, there's like a very blue moon, so much birds and doves and like fireflies. And when you wake up and you just even more higher off life. When you breathe in and you breathe out, then you go do your hygiene, and then you go do this and do that, and you listen to some podcasts on YouTube, and you have an app called Podcast something, and it will definitely lead you to somewhere else better. You can drink your coffee or your energy drink, whether you walk or whether you be in your car, just drive to 7-Eleven, QT, or the coffee shop like Starbucks, but they open at 6 o'clock in the morning. But there are some coffee shops who own the business. Theirs open like about 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning, but that's kind of understandable. But I like stuff like that because I'm a caffeine person, because I love my coffee and my monster. Because I'm not saying it because it keeps me up, it keeps me energized. I just like to stay alert. Just like my providers always telling me, man, you was so alert because I remember when you was my first provider. When I was his first provider, I have always been sleeping. Every time I eat, it's always make me sleepy. And then that, so do I even eat getting sleepy? No more, not anymore. It's because I know how to manage it, I know how to function, and I know how to acknowledge of staying awake now. Because if I eat like a heavy meal, yeah, I do go to bed throughout the day, like about 12 o'clock at day afternoon. Then I wake up, it's about 2 or 3 o'clock p.m. And then, yeah, and when I don't sleep at night, it's because I'm thinking about someone and I'm thinking about something that I never met, that I never been, that I never this and that. It's because I like to have my mind like this. It's because I am 100% real, 100% honest, 100% positive along this journey here. Because this is why when I go by myself, seriously, I'm just like to live in my head most of the time. It's because I'm not living at the outside of the world how other people do. It's because I'm not like that because I really don't want to be in no material. I really don't want to go to no parties, clubs, or after party like the band Ghost Town, and I don't want to be in that. But yeah, I like to go to libraries, bookstores, metal shows, concerts, coffee shops. I like to be at this. It's because have always was and have always will be because I won't say classic because I just like that. But that there is like a daydreamer, but that there is like a night thing as well. But when it's like 12 o'clock and my sisters come and pick me up, then I just stay up for the whole night. And then as I remember about in October 25th, while I was about to go home from like a metal show. And then so I bring my Red Bull with me, and they really don't want me to bring my Red Bull out because they think that had like a beer. But I tell them, well, you can smell it because it just a cup of Red Bull, ma'am and sir. And then they was like, you need to just like take it with you. You need to drink it, or you just like throw it in the trash. And I was like, excuse me, it's just a Red Bull. Then they should ask me, what are you gonna do with it? Because my answer is gonna be like, so I could just stay up all night, then just thinking about the show and how much time that I had. And that was the part I really want to bring my Red Bull out because people think that had like a beer because drink and drive. No, I want to drink the Red Bull. It's because I want to think about how much fun, how much a good time that I really was. So I can be a night thinker and had to go to bed twice. Then I woke up with so much energy because it did got me recover. But sorry for talking a bit too much right now. It's because I am even more proud and thankful and happy and grateful. Now I am back to be my better self again, to bring my life back. Not how it really was in January of 2022. But January is about to come up next week, and I really want to keep this on the road, and I really want to keep this going better than how I had. But I won't say I'm going to miss that dude, but he really deserves more, which means over 27 years young Roger Dwayne Scott of Illuminated, also known as. But this here is definitely going to shift and shift and shift and shift into the living in this cold world to see the sun. But that's how I was playing my guitar earlier. Cold in the sun. Just step into this cold world, which means the real world, and step into that light that will turn us like 10 times brighter than the sun, which God is definitely can see, so He can protect you, so He can be there for you, so He can wash you by His ancestors, His armies, His angels, which means I am being protected. I am being safe everywhere I go. Whether I walk out at night, I'm not worried about who's there. Who is it? Oh no! Oh no! I really wasn't that. Whether I walk at night, because I know that I am protected everywhere I go. It's because no one cannot get near me, nobody cannot get in the way, but they cannot get near me or touch me or whatever. But they can shake my hand, but you cannot. The Big Larry look. Because it's just so pretty, weird, and funny because, yeah, and I can really see myself that I am definitely about to join to this and about to join to that. It's because, I remember when it's definitely about to happen because I can really just set that all out there like that. Boom. And check this here. Check. Johnny Gilbert said we could fly, and Jake Bateman ever since I didn't expect it. Check. Enterprise Earth with the new vocalist and the guitarist and bass player. Check. Dan Watson had liked it my reel of what I had posted on this new sweater that came out like in 2020, and this new hoodie, which means I made it homemade, which means my next door neighbor that used to live in the house, but now the house is sold because it's gonna be to somebody else now, and he liked it my reel. Check. And he followed me and he friend requested me twice on Facebook. Check. And we still communicated and that we had to think about each other because I can feel it through it. Check. It's all in here. It's because this is what I love to live in my head most of the time, just because I'm dreaming and I'm a night thinker. But when I'm just up at up throughout the day, I think. When I'm up throughout the day, I dream, and when it's nighttime, I'm just thinking. Wait. Throughout the day, I dream, and throughout the night, I think. And when I do go to bed, I'm just look at it as a movie, and then I wake up, go for it, and this is how I'm shifting my consciousness about that as well. And then so dog is a dancer, and I really gotta thank you, and I really gotta appreciate you and supported you because you really have always been real to my channel because I was gonna go work out, which means again because I did work out because I don't want to overdo it and I really don't want to strain myself too hard because I was definitely hungry and motivated and even more acceptive, like obsessed. I really don't want to be too obsessed because I really don't want that to become crazy and dangerous on my skin. On my muscles because I really don't want to tear it up and I really don't want to get myself injured because I injured myself plenty of times on my shoulder back in October because I had injured myself. I injured myself like crazy because I had tore up my shoulder tissue and I couldn't even work out as much. But now I did now, and now I can work out pretty fine because I functioned it, which means I got to wait till my shoulder heals, and now I'm back again. Then so we can work out with each other on live streams. But even though we have not met each other, but we can work out on here. But I would love to meet y'all in 2023 so y'all can write that down or whatever the case may be. And I would be looking forward to see y'all in the future as well, whether you're from Canada, UK, or whether you're from Massachusetts, Cali, New York, Michigan, Ohio, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Oregon, or if you're from Canada at the west part of Vancouver and British Columbia, if you're from Poland, if you're from Romania, which means I love people over there from Poland because I just got a Instagram person just like told me to watch his live stream. Then I was like, yo, what is up? And he waved me as well. And then so he is from Brazil and he lives in Poland. It's because like so I support people over there in Poland because I freaking love Polish. For no reason, it's because my dream wife is Polish and Romanian, and that's got that Native American blood. because I'm still thinking about her to this day because I can just see her that she is right here, just like standing up with a lot of black clothing, with brown, decent hair with a little bit brown highlights, and with a beautiful, flawless tan skin that is not paid for. It's like her ancestor, and she works out long walks. She doesn't know how to drive, but if so, she bees in the car, just lay down at the back, and she just have her friends and her family have a provider, and she does have a provider, because how? Because I know, just like goes on to there, because she has a provider and she has a disability. She been going through how much I've been going through, and she works out like crazy because it's possible. And her name is Laura, and that is who I've been thinking about, like night dreamer at first, and throughout the day I've been dreaming about just like living our best life. At nighttime, yeah, I've been thinking. So I'm about to go. So this is how me and Laura are something like each other. I am something like her and she is something like me. It's because we have always been stuck and we have always been locked through the mind.
May you open the trash?
Hey, Gabe Dog! So, yeah, I'm very, very excited because I know.
Bye.
So, I'm flying. I see our brothers and sisters in the field. Take care of yourself, stay healthy, and as always, stay conscious as well. So, let's go on with the better future as well. And then I will see y'all soon. Salute. Damn.
I got it so I can't go to work.